You know that now that it's the international break, yeah, shall we talk some boxing, man? How about that AJ fight, huh?
Yo, I'm sure there's other good eights.
Yeah, for England, gone. Here's two good dates.
Meno's wavy though. I mean, it's not a surprise that he's in the team.
Gareth Southgate has done too little, too late.
The other strikers as well. Like when they do come in, there's a reason why they look disjointed.
You said Grealish a bit hard there. Wait, you're not feeling Grealish, huh?
No, it was a start. Nah.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're listening, welcome to another episode of Podcast Pundits. I am your host, Della Strada, the free agent, as always. And as always, I'm joined by my fellow pundits, starting from my left, Strives.
Yes, that's my name. It's your boy Strives, or Striver. It's your Arsenal fan, England fan on occasions, Nigeria fan. International break, but we're still here, giving you that juice. Pause.
No today.
No diddy. Yeah, man. Hey, you know that now that it's the international break, yeah, shall we talk some boxing, man? How about that AJ fight, huh? No?
Next up, Joey.
Good.
Yo, it's your boy Joey Nomadic, aka Liverpool #1 supporter. No football this week, man, so I don't even know what we're talking about. We might as well talk about AJ, bro. It was a fight 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay.
Next up, Marley Mal.
My Man United supporter. I don't know why I repeat it back. I always say my name again. Man United supported here. Looking forward to the Premiership being back because the international games are trash.
Finally, Drayman.
Yeah, Dre, Man United fan. Struggling to keep in touch with all these international ones, especially when they're friendly. Kind of lose touch being at the back end of the Premier League season. So I'll be glad once we're back to the norm. But yeah, let's get into it. Guys, you can find us on all major platforms. Podcasts. No? Oh, Apple. I think I've lost my phone as well. Apple, Spotify. Guys, you can find us on it. You can find us anywhere. And guys, continue to like and subscribe and share the podcast. Tell a friend, uncles, aunties, help us to continue to grow the platform. Right, as the guys have said, yes, internationals, don't really get excited about that, but we are in England, so let's quickly just touch on the England versus Brazil game. It seemed it was a very boring game to say the least, but there was a few of representatives from each club. Were they not from Liverpool, Joey?
Yeah, I think Gomez.
Yeah, Joe Gomez.
Oh yeah, Gomez.
He stopped Endrick from scoring that goal.
Really, obviously, the game was pretty boring, but I think the main talking point that we probably need to try and help Southgate solve is the midfield conundrum for England in terms of who is the best three. Obviously, we know, I think Declan Rice is a starter. Then you've got Jude Bellingham. Going to go around the room starting with, let me go with you, Miles, because you're very big on this topic. Do you think that midfield three should be?
Yeah, at the minute, from what I've seen, I would go for Declan, Mano, and Jude Bellingham.
Mano? Already?
Yeah, man.
Based on the profile.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Personally, I don't think that's that childish. It's not a wild. Just based on the profile of what England need. If you're going to go with Declan and Jude, you just need someone else that can at least control the midfield.
A go-between.
Yeah, go-between. Or me personally, I don't really have Bellingham as a number 10. I think he's more of an 8. So play him in the 8 and then play Foden or Maddison in the 10.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got two good 8s. I don't even know if you need a 10 though. Why do they have to play with a 10?
But who's the two good 8s?
I'm sure there's other good 8s.
Yeah, for England, gone. Who's the two good 8s?
Deckers can do 8.
I think Deckers can do 8. But then
who
there's
does
the
hold
6
him?
in it. But
Mano can.
So
yeah, he said 2 8s, though, innit?
I think at the end of the season, when people are fitter, then that's a question for them, to be fair, because it's about.
But even
no, I don't think the player's available at the minute. Is probably the point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hate what you're painting.
Curtis Jones can play 8, bro.
Yeah, I think I'll have Curtis Jones in there.
Yeah, has he had that?
No.
He ain't had a cap here, has he?
No.
No. He's on the 21s.
Mano jumped him somehow.
No, he's injured.
He's injured, isn't he?
Meno's wavy though. I mean, it's not a surprise that he's in the team.
It is a surprise.
It's a little bit.
I'm having Curtis Jones over Mano though.
Yeah.
Different players though, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they are.
But they can still, as in for that profile,
I think Maino is probably more of a player you can play him in different positions and get as good as a performance if you're playing him as a defensive as if you're playing him as a box to box.
If you think how Curtis Jones has been deployed this season, he started off deep because Klopp wasn't very comfortable with McAllister playing 6 in it. So he used to have to drop in deep. As McAllister got more confident and Endo started playing, he started pushing up. So he can play all over the pitch. But his thing is pressing. It's not really tackling. I don't think you're going to get the same tackling prowess from Maino.
You probably don't need it because you've got
Declan Rice in it. So
you just need someone that can be the connector.
Yeah, and I think he will be great at connecting in that point. But if you're playing 2 8s, then I think you can play Bellingham and Curtis Jones, to be fair.
So you'll play Declan Holding, Curtis Jones and Bellingham.
Yeah, and then either one of those guys can sit in the gap.
But why do that over playing like Bellingham and a Maddison or Foden in the 10?
I'm not too convinced with England and number 10s.
Because they don't use it.
Yeah, they don't use them, innit?
They don't use them, one, and Harry Kane always drops deep as well.
That's true. It's always
so he ends up playing 10 and 6 as well, man.
Yeah.
So it's like I think he might be better off with having 8s that kind of open up and let him drop into that gap.
It's a good point.
But then if he doesn't have to drop in...
No, but he doesn't have to, but he just always does it.
He's hungry.
He never
for the
has
ball.
to drop
He's
in.
always hungry
That's
for
what's
that
so
ball,
annoying
man.
about it, man. And that's why I question Gareth Southgate.
I see Gareth Southgate getting a question quite a bit because to go back to Del Estrada's question, I probably would have said Declan Rice, Jude, and Foden. But Foden, he's not really lighting up. He's not really lighting up the scene too much.
Apparently,
for England,
he didn't have a shot in the penalty box. Or
he didn't have a touch in the penalty box.
He didn't have a good game, to be honest.
Yeah,
he started on the right, went to the centre, still didn't do well.
So if you're playing Foden as the 10,
Yeah.
Who's on the wings?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it would be Saka, it would be
and Grealish
Kane up top, and then maybe
Grealish.
Maybe Grealish on the left.
Well,
Gordon wasn't that bad.
I think Gordon
was good.
Yeah, he did all right, I think.
MJ, you said Grealish a bit hard there. You're not feeling Grealish, or?
No, not as a starter. Nah. Not as a starter. I like Grealish, but I feel like it's always presented to me like I don't like him. I just don't think he's a starter.
Yeah, but then going on that performance from Foden, obviously I know it's just one game, but I mean I struggle to think of many times that Foden's done much for England, full stop. So I'm wondering maybe Foden isn't the guy to shoehorn, and maybe I shouldn't be like having that shock in my voice when you mention people like Maino. But I guarantee you mentioned Maino in the middle because you'd probably stick Foden in the front three somewhere, innit?
Yeah, I would actually on the like wide forward, probably wide off the. It would have to be wide off the right, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry, left. Sorry, and then Saka on the right. Basically, I think we can. I think we can all agree that Conor Gallagher should just not start.
No,
he was just doing bleep tests for no reason.
Yeah, bleep tests.
There's like so many options available to England. England are like they've got an embarrassment of riches at the minute. It's crazy, like, and it just like Gareth Southgate just is not. No. Say there's like 5 possible formations you can play. He's not doing any of them, and it's just baffling.
You know what? I know we're talking about the midfield here, but this you can imagine someone like Ben White. Obviously, this is more defensively. He trains, does well, and then week in, week out, he doesn't get picked. So imagine midfielders like Maddison, who's training, does his stuff, and he's like, "You're picking Gallagher over me."
It's a wild one.
What do you want me to do? I've got to Tottenham now. I'm playing well. I'm not getting game time.
Yeah.
So if there's no midfield options available, and Gareth Southgate now tries to pick Maddison, and Maddison says, "You know what? I don't want to come."
Yeah,
can you blame him?
Gareth Southgate needs to. I mean, obviously he's not going anywhere. Obviously, with Euros with him kind of thing, but he's not the answer. I think England are going to suffer not suffer, but they're not going to reach their potential because of Gareth Southgate. He's just too like. Is this too like risk averse? Is risk averse the right word?
Yeah, that is the right word, but I don't like to take away responsibility from the players, though, man. Like sometimes your players can let you down. Like,
but that midfield, when you have that midfield composition of Declan, Bellingham and Gallagher, who's the one getting the ball from deep? Who's going to be throwing the balls to Watkins? Watkins didn't have no chances whatsoever. Like the midfield behind him didn't do much. But you can't blame the players. It's the manager's fault. Football's all about balance and chemistry. you can't see a midfield of Rice and say I'm gonna play Gallagher next to him. So what's Gallagher meant to be doing?
Yeah.
I think Gallagher was obviously meant to do the box to box and then get the ball to Jude, and then Jude was meant to create some magic.
Gallagher so head loss, like it was.
Yeah, no.
And I actually like Gallagher, but I've always said that when he was at Palace, like he's a good player, but he's good at a level. Like there's this.
He's not international.
Yeah, like
So was Paqueta actually that dope, or was it just because he was gifted, like playing against the three he was playing against? Because
No, Paqueta was nice though, man.
Well,
He
the
was
midfield
doing
of
well.
Paqueta and Grimares, they're comfortable on the ball.
And they run as well, bro, man.
because you wouldn't look at that Brazilian team and be like, oh, this is like a typical Brazilian like team that
yeah,
you're
they've switched up in it.
yeah.
Is it me or?
And I think sorry.
I like that Brazilian team as well, though.
They did, and the odds
very
on
industrious.
the odds on Brazil to win was like 5-2. You know, like I thought that was quite disrespectful to Brazil. To be fair,
I was gonna say, was I the only one that picked up? They would seem to like be, I don't know, doing all these like fancy lookaways, then passing.
Yeah.
Was I Brazilian? Bro, they were taking the piss,
I don't
bro.
think they rated the England team
Not
that they
at
were playing
all,
against.
bro.
You know.
That was disrespectful, by the way.
But let's come back to this. Like we haven't actually said who the,
Oh, yeah.
the midfield will be. Okay, Strad, let me go to who's your midfield 3B based on everyone's fit for the Euros.
Declan, Jude, and although I'm criticizing Foden and he has to show up for me, personally I don't understand why they've been comparing him to Saka, but yeah, it will be Foden. That will be Foden. Play centrally. Show me what you've been doing for City. Show me the form you've been playing for the quote unquote best team in Europe, and ball out kind of thing. That would be my three: Foden, Bellingham, and
Rice.
Jerry?
Yeah, definitely Rice. Bellingham's got to be in there. Who's missing from the last? Is it Calvin Phillips is missing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Was he a star? It wasn't it?
Yeah, him and Rice.
Nah, you can't play that guy anymore.
Man.
Or Henderson, which is still as bad.
But you know what's crazy though? I was looking at Gallagher and thinking this could definitely be Henderson.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be either of them.
Yeah, I agree.
I still think James Ward-Prowse should get some game time, man. But no, I think it will probably be Curtis Jones based on this season. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, but let me rephrase it.
To be fair, he's not in the England setup.
So let's say someone who
I would say
realistically
Kobbie
have a
Mainoo.
chance. Okay.
I'll say Kobbie Mainoo.
Because I think this is the last friends before he picks his team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stands in with a chance, to be fair. If Madders isn't playing, I think I feel like I just want to hope common sense prevails and he does actually pick someone that makes a bit more sense. And Madders would make a lot more sense than Gallagher. He's playing it like Jude as well, like proper attacking in terms of like getting involved in creative side of attacking.
Yeah,
as well,
he's trying to replicate Real Madrid, but he's playing for Real Madrid.
Yeah, and he doesn't really do that much, like in terms of like creativity. There's not Yeah, he's like late runs into the box more so.
Yeah.
Obviously, that works better with Kane dropping deep.
Yeah,
and then him. But
Yeah, it is worth noting England had a few players missing. So did Brazil though.
Just two though.
Yeah.
No, I think there's probably more. Saka, Kane was missing.
Yeah, Saka, Kane, the right back played, the first choice centre backs played, left back was Shaw was not playing, but they played the back.
No, Chilwell was pretty much.
Yeah, so
Chilwell's had a few caps, but I don't think he's their first choice though.
Yeah, it's probably Shaw, but what I was going to say, they didn't have that many people missing.
And I obviously Chilwell's like second choice, but it's not like a.
Is Grealish a stretch to say he's missing?
I don't think so.
He hasn't featured much this year, has he?
But let's stay on track because we have a lot to cover today. So who's your midfield, Miles?
I'm going Mainoo, Rice, and Bellingham.
Dre?
Yeah, I do the same thing. Just because I think Mainoo, he gives you a bit more flexibility.
He's ready.
Yeah,
he looked good though when he came on.
Came on
he
as
looked
well.
Comfortable. There was a big difference between him and Gallagher.
And his stats spoke volumes as well.
Louis Jordan again.
Well, that was bad when I found out, you know.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't believe it, man. And again, I was thinking he looks different in that picture, but I had to hit up Goog.
He sorted his teeth out, innit? Remember?
Yeah. Like, I clocked when he sorted out his teeth, but he just looked different. I'm just used to him with all the hair in it. So.
Yeah. He's grown up, man.
Yeah.
Before we move on, let's quickly touch on obviously the drop in class between Harry Kane and the backup strikers in Watkins. So that in conjunction with how do we think England will do in the Euros, compare it based on the fact that where they are right now, to be honest, in terms of their squad.
Be interesting to see how they line up with maybe Tony playing. They might look at that tomorrow against Belgium. Yeah, so I think it'll be interesting to have a look at that. But I don't think Watkins was terrible.
No, just didn't have chances.
Yeah, he just didn't have chances. But I think it was just symptomatic of the performance.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't want to read too much into that, man. I think Gareth Southgate has done too little, too late. Like these experiments should have. Like he's had 8 years to be experimenting with your strikers' options, and
I don't think like the other strikers as well. They don't get no.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like when they do come in, there's a reason why they look like disjointed. Like I don't know.
Is that why Harry Kane drops deep then all the time?
In what sense?
Oh, or maybe they just didn't have chances because Saka wasn't there, innit? And like England playing a different style of football.
As I said, that midfield doesn't create. You know, Bellingham is not really much of a creator. Let's be like he's sort of off the ball movement, filling the gap, filling space. He's not gonna, you know.
And he had a free roll in the game as well.
Imagine I could give Bellingham. Like, I like going, but I think he's a bit overhyped. But
he's not. Nah,
he is, man. Everyone does. Oh, he scored a goal. He's
not overhyped. He's not
like. He shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be. He's not a number 10.
Crash bang wallop.
He's been given the keys to the city, bro. Like Mbappe,
for no reason.
Yeah.
You know,
you can't say for no reason.
He's
overhyped.
Bro, he's gone to Rome. Do you know the gravity, the magnitude of going
I'm not disputing that, but just because someone's gone to Real Madrid and he's scoring goals and assisting,
it's not just the scoring and the assisting. Bro, I've seen enough to know that he's not overhyped, bro. It's just his demeanor,
he's a good player.
His celebrations or what have you.
Okay, he's a good player, but I will not put him in a World Cup bracket right now. He's not world class.
World class bracket right now.
World class.
Yeah.
But he's getting world class.
Yeah. He's performing at that standard. Like he's a Saka. He's performing at that standard. It's a matter of time. He just has to get a couple of accolades, a couple of accomplishments, and see his team through for it to just be ticked off. But
do you think he's doing bits versus Man City?
Who?
He has, bruv.
No, I'm saying, what do you mean he has?
He has, but with Dortmund, bruv. Remember he clapped a couple of goals against them, bruv.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
He's done his thing, you know.
I think it'll be, bro, to be honest, you see this, talking of like Real Madrid, this is the only year, like, anyone's can win this Champions League, man. Arsenal.
But that'd be fooled, innit? Because the Galacticos didn't win much.
No, but I'm just thinking, bro, like,
let's finish English. Let's finish English.
No, I'm just thinking,
this is Arsenal. This is Arsenal.
No, this ain't just Arsenal. This is Real Madrid because Endrick guy's joining them. Like, he's only 17.
But he's 17. I said the Galacticos had Figo, Beckham, Ronaldo.
Yeah, but they're building it. They might get Mbappe, bro. Mbappe and Endrick joining the fold.
Yeah, but we've seen remember, we saw Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi at PSG. And, bro, just because you're getting all these guys, it doesn't mean the He's going to be there and everything's going to gel.
Football's about chemistry.
We know that from history, innit?
Yeah,
but I'd rather have an Mbappe in my team.
Of course,
I wouldn't view their signings now as like a rehash of the Galacticos.
No, I'm not saying that. I was more or less saying just because all these players come together doesn't mean there's going to be a guarantee that they're going to win something.
Exactly. Yeah, it's true. I agree.
But cool.
So just a quick question. A lot of people have Bellingham as the best player in the world. Who's you man's best player in the world?
Best player in the
world.
But you know,
not me, but
you know what?
People say it.
And I listen to people call up on TalkSport and they talk about Bellingham versus Odegaard. I don't even think Bellingham's even better than Odegaard, so he can't be better than the best player in the world.
And this is somebody who thought that Bellingham's not even better than Modric. Odegaard's not better than Modric. I thought that. Now I don't know what it is.
As a technical footballer, Odegaard's better than Bellingham. I would say Bellingham when he looks scruffy. Everything he does, like
crash bang wallop,
looks mad scruffy. But because it's so consistent, like it's like I remember Saka's a good dribbler, you know.
He's been looking okay,
but he looks visibly
horrible.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
it looks uneasy to the eye,
That's
innit? Uneasy.
Very uneasy, bro.
I feel like Bellingham's getting a little bit, just a tad bit of disrespect at the moment because the way he's been described in this podcast is no different to how you might describe Dele Alli in his prime.
No, I think Haaland.
Honestly,
I think that's what you said. No one said that.
I'm just saying that's just how it's sounding. That's just how it's sounding.
I think it's kind of like, you know how Haaland is doing numbers, but there's still kind of like a bit of a hesitation for saying Haaland's potentially the best in the world, best striker in the world.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of the same thing because these guys are delivering numbers, but there's something that makes you feel a bit uneasy about saying that they are who their numbers say they are.
Yeah. No, I can understand that.
Yeah, Bellingham wouldn't be my best player in the world, but that people say is.
But if you okay, let's narrow it down. Who's the best midfielder in the world?
Oof. Okay.
Endo. What that is?
And it's a difficult one because how do you classify him? Because you got DMs, you've got
De Bruyne.
AMs.
I was gonna go De Bruyne,
But
but I
he's
don't know
been
if I
injured.
believe in that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of anyone I'm placing above him at the
De
moment.
Bruyne looked fat when he came on against Liverpool, bro. He looked like a fat lad.
Yeah, but remember, for me, I thought he had a really good couple of, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, this guy's on stuff. It's you guys that was telling me, man, what are you looking at?
Just read that he was running hard, bro. That's all he was doing.
That's a good question. Who's the best midfielder?
It depends. That's the thing. That's why you have to put things in brackets because
Who would you have?
I don't know.
As in
Because
across the board.
right now, if I say the best attacking midfielder, I'll probably say Odegaard.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, no, but if it's attacking,
Wow.
Yeah.
but it just depends on how you categorize it. Is it somebody that can do both attack forward and backwards?
assists. Yeah, goals,
but is it-
assists.
But like defend, like
Bruno,
yeah, defend,
play impressing.
Come on.
Because I don't think Odegaard is that as good as others in terms of going
what I'm saying,
backwards.
But who? That's what I'm saying. You have to put it in brackets. You can't say
It's got.
who's the best attacking midfielder.
I think it might be Rodri. You know, still
But
because Rodri
attacking-
gets goals and
but-
Rodri is defensive
That's a
sound
good
as well.
point. It's a good
But I wouldn't
point.
put him as an attacking midfielder.
So it's Kai Havertz.
Not attacking midfielder. I'm just saying midfielder in general.
So that's saying
Just say, he just described Kai Havertz, bro.
No, I've
Whoa.
never
did.
do that.
Whoa,
did,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
Yo,
slow
let's,
down, slow down.
Ain't he still on the prison list?
No, you don't mean it.
Okay,
Bus case.
let's move on from the internationals because that question from Miles, I think it will probably be here for a long time.
We should revisit it though.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's just before you move on. I was going to say I think it's difficult now because I don't think you watch football, and I don't think there's a mad standout player that you go, wow.
Mbappe, I was just going to say that.
Mbappe is my best player in the world.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But I was attacked, not attacked, but like I was challenged. Yeah, I was. Yeah,
No, you're attacked, bro.
I was attacked.
Yeah, personally attacked.
Personally attacked, verbally attacked,
yeah.
bruv.
What? When did you say this?
In the group. Hold
When
tight, Raph, innit?
Henri said that Mbappe surpassed him, Arsenal guys were going crazy.
Okay. What
Absolute
was
uproar.
was I in this group?
Question
Nah,
mark.
nah, nah.
Everything, bruv. Listen, it got crazy in there, bruv. I felt personally attacked.
So I can imagine that,
Right.
man. But that was Henri's fault, man. He's doing the passing of the guard, innit? So that's why I didn't get triggered by that.
Wait, it's not even him potentially telling the truth.
What, you think it's him telling the truth?
No, it could be though.
I disagree.
Okay. See, it came out.
Yeah, that's enough for internationals. Obviously this weekend returns the Prem. And as it stands at this moment in time, you've got the top four as Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and Villa. So what we're going to do before we do a preview of the games, we're going to do our combined top four team. And the formation we're going to go with is 4-3-3. So we're going to go around the room starting from right back first. Everyone says the right back then first. Then we have to agree on the right back before we move on to the next positions.
This one will be quick, right back.
We're going to start from goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, so goalkeeper. Strives.
Edison.
Joey.
Funnily, it was Edison. Then I changed to Alisson, but it's actually Raya.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's who you're going for.
That's what I'm going for.
Miles.
Edison.
Alisson.
Okay, so that's two Edison, two
Edison, one Raya,
You said
one Alisson.
I haven't voted yet, but
Oh, okay.
I was going to say Alisson.
All right, so just a couple numbers. Obviously, Alisson's played the least games out.
Well, you've been outvoted anyway.
No, I'm just because you might change your mind, innit? Alisson's played the least games out of all of them. He's played 21 and he's got 7 clean sheets. Edison's played 28 and has 8 clean sheets. And Raya's played 22 and has 9 clean sheets.
Yeah.
Shots faced.
Huh?
Shots faced. I feel like Raya's had the least shots faced.
Probably. So
yeah.
that's just something to consider. So my second choice will be Alisson because he's played the least games and probably got the most clean sheets per game. And obviously Raya has that as well, but I think Edison probably the third in terms of clean sheets per game.
Yeah, I just think if Edison had the back line that Raya had, I feel like he would probably have a few more clean sheets just because of his height. And
wouldn't you say the same for Alisson as well?
maybe, but Alisson sometimes has a bit more mistakes in him that I think
Then Edison.
then am I wrong there? But that's what I had in my mind. Yeah,
No, because of the Arsenal
yeah,
game.
probably.
Yeah, but remember,
that's probably recency
remember
bias.
Edison
I feel like
flipped
yeah,
Nunez
equally.
upside down, bro, with that kick, bro.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Maybe I should have been a bit more loyal
So
to
what are we
Raya.
going with?
I think
Alisson.
Alisson and Edison's got 2 each.
Yeah,
Who did
yeah.
you?
I said Raya, so I think I'll go with Alisson if I'm going to
Okay, so you got the final vote or
Yeah, I'll
the
go
changing vote?
Alisson and
Alisson. Okay, right back. Let me start with Dre, man.
Walker.
Miles.
Walker.
Ben White.
Surprise.
Ben White.
Yeah, with Ben White.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's interesting because
That is interesting.
like
I mean, it was
similar to Joe. I got some stats as well.
Mm.
In terms of fantasy, anyway. In terms of fantasy, Ben White is ahead of Walker, but Ben White's got 2 goals, 1 assist. Kyle Walker's got no goals. He's had less shots.
Were you comparing White?
Oh
to-
no, so this is so Ben White. So yeah, so defensively, Ben White has been better. He's got 6 clean sheets for versus Walker's 4. Conceded less goals. Obviously, that's a part of Arsenal's backline. But in terms of tackles, Ben White has got 31. Walker's 28. Tackles 19 to 18. Clearances 44 to 32. Headed clearances 25 to 17. Error battles 25 and 24. That's defensively.
What's the appearances though?
Appearances, Ben White's got 27. Kyle Walker's got 26.
Okay, yeah.
So overall, he just edges it.
Yeah, I think based on who Walker plays for, like it's hard to
Get goals and assists.
No, it's hard to criticize like his lack of challenges or compared to Ben White.
Oh,
because,
that's true.
because
Yeah, agreed.
Man City have the ball all the time.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
But I think, but Arsenal have the ball all the time.
They do.
No, I feel like Arsenal
Dominate teams.
I feel like you're more likely to catch Arsenal. Maybe not.
That would be
maybe not.
interesting to know who's had more possession. I'll say Man City for me, but still
Ben
interesting.
White's dope though.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, I'm not angry at that because I think Ben White in the final third is better than Walker.
Yes. I don't really think Walker's that good in the final third, bro. I don't think he's good at all, actually, to be fair.
It's very similar to Valencia in the final third, just pam it.
Yeah, because if you compare him to Reece James and Trent, those guys are clear.
Of course.
I think the only thing, well, not the only thing, but I think Walker's main attribute is his pace. So
recovery.
It aids him for his recovery.
Yeah, this is the thing.
But
it's a big attribute. But yeah, they both come close. I wouldn't.
I feel like White is a more intelligent football player as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it negates the need.
But you kind of have to be more
And he's not
intelligent when you're not fast or when you're not as fast.
that's
Some-
true.
He's not slow though, is he?
Who?
He's just not Kyle Walker fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what are we saying? Ben White right back?
Yeah.
you go
Okay.
with Ben White.
Gonna start with let's do a 2 centre back pairings. Start with Jerry,
Okay, mine is VVD and Gabriel.
Miles.
This guy's controversial though.
Why? Why?
Not Saliba.
No, bro, we've been talking about it all season. I think Gabriel has been better than Saliba this season, bro.
Yeah, it's fair enough, consistent. VVD and Saliba.
And Dre.
VVD and Gabriel.
Strives.
Gabriel and Saliba.
So
Why you not laughing?
that means Gabriel.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I believe that they're the best 2 centre backs in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the stats prove it, bro. Like they've got the most stable partnership. They've played 16 games.
No, but
in a row
they
out
played
of
the most
22.
together.
Yeah, exactly.
All the other defenders have had to chop and change, innit? Like
Yeah,
Gabriel, VVD's played with everybody, bro.
Yeah, but this is it supports my decision. Like they're stable, and then it's not it's not like they've played the most and they've been pants. They've got the best defensive
I hear
record,
that.
along with Arsenal in the league.
But you can't it's like, for example, you taking Declan Rice because he comes with Gabriel, or you taking Declan Rice because he comes with VVD.
No,
you
but
have to bring
I
them
think
individually on their own.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
That's true.
individually, I would put them in on their own merit, but together, when I think about them together as a centre back partnership, even the way that the host Della Strada posed the question, bring them together, it definitely plays a part. Like your two centre backs.
I don't think so because then again, you might as well bring the whole Arsenal defence.
No, so when I said that, I just said let's put your 2 centre backs together, as in rather than us doing one.
Because you might as well
one.
bring the whole back 4 and the keeper because you got the most clean sheets. Then if that's the case,
That's true. I was tempted. I was tempted to do that.
Did you pick Ben White as well though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's picked 3 already.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he didn't bring Raya. He didn't bring Raya. So
yeah. So Gabriel's definitely got a place.
Yeah.
I initially went with Gabriel, and I was tossed up between VVD and Saliba. But looking at everything, VVD is obviously ahead of Saliba. So
Why is it obvious?
now look at the stats as well.
Okay, so why? Why
The
is it
stats says he's better. To read that to you.
Yeah, I'd rather mind.
Okay.
Oh
So
man,
obvious.
this
Are you
guy.
right, bro?
I don't think it's
exactly.
the stats.
What
No,
are
but you said the
bro?
stats, so you want to fight the stats.
Sorry,
Exactly.
like Liverpool, you lot have freaking conceded the most shots.
Yeah,
out
but-
of
but-
all
but-
three.
okay. but not
Like
VVD.
you've conceded like 30
Okay,
shots.
okay.
You're,
out of all
you're
three of
swinging
us.
like Cuba Gooding Jr.
I'm not swinging like
Okay.
I'm just saying it. Just I
Let's go with
don't
it.
know why
So-
it's obvious.
because of the
The
stats.
stats. Okay, stats wise. Saliba, clean sheet. Okay, let's say clean sheets. Saliba's got 11 versus Van Dijk's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Goals conceded. Saliba's got 24, 25. Blocks. This is where VVD just wins everything now. Blocks. Saliba's got 11. VVD's 26.
Mate, he's a cheater. That's why.
Oh, stop.
Yeah,
Okay, let me just say, this guy's gonna swing for every line. For every
You're right. I'll shut up.
Interceptions. Yeah, 21 to 34 in favor of VVD. Tackles 28 to 31 to VVD. Tackles 1, 17, 16.
I hope B-Man's listening, you know.
17, 16 to Saliba. That's why he wins. Last man tackles 2 to 3 in favor of Van Dijk. Clearances. Saliba's 55. Van Dijk 111.
Ooh.
So I don't know what that actually says. I don't know whether Saliba just controls the ball and passes it out, whether Van Dijk clears it. I don't know, but that's what the stat says.
Based on that Porto game, it's neither.
Headed clearances 31 to 56
Yeah,
in
it's not
favor
even
of
the head of
Van
the ball, you know that, man.
Dijk.
I think we've heard
Aerial
it.
battles 56 to 113.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Yeah,
enough.
no,
So-
aerial battles. Yeah,
But everything else is
He's saying, so leave it
Yeah.
junior. He's junior. What
So-
about, I would like to know what Gabriel is compared to VVD on that, bro.
No, Gabriel to.
I didn't
No,
do
you
that
don't, no, you don't have to tell me about
I did Gabriel and Canate, but I'll send that to
Did
you.
you Gabriel? I'm a chest. So Gabriel's outperforming Saliba.
Slightly.
Yeah, but
But
I've
together
said
they're playing.
I have said that Gabriel gets Saliba out of jail as much as
Yeah,
Saliba
yeah,
would get
that's
him out.
true.
But I just think together, like if we're trying to build the ultimate team out of the, like you have to put the two that have
No, that's not how it works.
It's Gabriel and VVD.
Bro. Yeah, that's not. You have to.
no, but as in that we've seen the synergy.
No,
We've
man,
seen
because
it.
that means you have to bring in Rice and Odegaard and
You don't- not
Arteta and
necessarily,
everything.
no.
Because the synergy is the team.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
true.
just the three pieces, bro.
No,
It's
come on, you can take little sub synergies.
Okay.
Della, just don't ask
sorry,
Strives
sorry,
any more questions because it's going to be the Arsenal 11 coming up right now. isn't it?
Marley, you was surprised by Gabriel, bro. What's
He's
that?
just a
No, not so much anymore. I've given Gabriel his big ups, haven't I?
no, but when your voice goes
You
like,
said I
high,
was
you know what
trolling.
that means.
Yeah. Because you said I was
I'm
trolling.
surprised that after you aced in it, so my voice goes higher, innit?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, left back, start with Miles.
I've got Moreno for Aston Villa.
Drayman.
I had Robertson, but I need to rethink that.
Now Robertson can't be in it because he's
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
really
you
playing.
go around and I'll
Strives.
Nah, it's not Zinchenko.
It's going to be somebody else.
No, but because you lot are gonna make it seem like it's an agenda. But it's Kirill, bro.
Oh, I'll get out of
But
there.
honestly, but check him out. Check him out.
He's been playing well, but
I
how
think
many
it's
games?
Kirio based off of
He's only played
your
16.
notion that you're trying to transplant the whole
I'm
team
just-
that's responsible for the best
defensive record. Not even just that though, because it's either it's actually out of him or Gomez actually. I think Gomez, in terms of defensive stats, he does edge him in some respects, but then it isn't like it's not enough for it to be like it doesn't dwarf him. And then when I'm looking at what Kyrgios given to the team, even going forward, and I think I'd like my team to be quite attacking as well. I think he's given he's got a goal, got a few assists in there as well. I feel like comparatively, it's
That's
not
what it
crazy.
boils down to,
It's
the
not
goal.
crazy. It wasn't crazy.
If Joe Gomez scored his first ever goal, you would have put him in there.
It's not crazy. I just know that when you say it, it's going to sound like but actually, I think he's actually a credible. If we're talking form, Otherwise, it's Robertson, isn't it?
No,
it can't be.
Gomez. Robertson's not really playing.
No, but I'm saying if we're talking form, Kirill. But if we're not talking form, what I meant to say is maybe Robertson, because Robertson's like
I wouldn't even consider Robertson. He's not really played this season.
yeah, but he's just like the best left
But
back
it's
that
for
we've
this
seen.
season, there, isn't it?
No, but he's saying, but if it wasn't based on form, if it was just
I know, but that's based on this season. So you're taking the games and form, right?
Yeah.
And so who you go with? Kirill?
Yeah.
Very?
Yeah, I'm Gomez still.
Gomez. So Miles, who did you go for? Marina.
I'll go back with Gomez.
So Gomez.
No,
No,
you didn't even think about that.
man. Don't fight.
No, it's not. It's just J-Man's a fraud, bro. Like he's done this.
copying other people's.
No, it's not even like he's.
Bro,
I'm not sure. Like the Maino one, I'm gonna go with Maino for the England. I just think he's not really thinking about this. He's going for the least resistance. That's what he's doing. He's being a coward, bruv. Why is it Gomez? Why?
Just because he's at Man City and he's doing all
He's
right.
not even at Man City. He's at Liverpool, bro.
I mean, Liverpool, what am I saying?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't think about it. That's what I'm telling you. He caught him out. Caught him out.
Listen.
I'm telling you, bro. I want him investigated. I want him investigated.
Objection. This guy's objecting.
I want J-Man investigated.
out for Draymond's benefit, bro. Don't worry, get that out there.
I would have said Ake, but there's only one vote, so obviously it goes to Gomez. Let's do our midfield three.
So hold on. The team so far is Alisson,
White, VVD, Gabriel, and Gomez.
So what? Quite Liverpool heavy.
But it is what it is.
This ain't making sense. You see what I'm saying? Podcast Pundits. Do you see what I'm saying? This is not making sense.
What?
What's that?
It's quite Liverpool heavy, don't you think?
Yeah,
It's Liverpool and
no,
Arsenal.
but wait, hang on. It's not just me that's voting, bro.
Arsenal have 3 players. Liverpool have 2.
Hold on, what? Say that
Why?
again?
No, Liverpool have 3. Arsenal have 2.
Gabriel.
Oh yeah, okay, 2-3. Okay, it had to go in favour of somebody.
What's going on there, bro?
They'd be going in favour of Arsenal if you ask me.
Why? Because
But
you're
the
going to be
team's not even done
on top
yet.
of the table for one more game.
No, not just that. We've got the best defensive record in the whole Premier League. It's form and
Yeah, but you know, defense isn't just your defense, bro.
So what is it then?
It's your whole team as well. Like it's the DMs
Yeah,
and
we
it's
ain't
the
got
people
there
that
yet.
press the ball.
We ain't got there yet. All I'm saying
Yeah,
is
but
at
you're
the
trying
start.
to transplant the whole of your defense and it's not how it works, bro.
Okay.
So let's go with our.
This guy does not believe in diplomacy.
So straight away, do your midfield 3. Strive starts from you. Your midfield 3.
Sorry. All right. What's my midfield 3? All right. So it's Declan Rice, Odegaard, and KDB.
Cool. Jerry.
That's not bad though.
Rodri.
Yeah.
This is not like I've just put in the players I think have been the best. So Rodri, Rice, and Odegaard.
Cool. Miles.
Yeah. Rodri, Declan Rice, and I'm going to have to go Odegaard as well. Based on, because originally I put Kevin De Bruyne, but he hasn't really played that this season. So yeah, it's got to be Odegaard.
Dre.
Rice, Rodri, and I got De Bruyne.
KDB. And so Strive, who did you say?
I said Rice, Odegaard, and KDB.
And I said Rice, Odegaard, and Rodri. So I think that will be the midfield 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Rice, Rodri, and
Odegaard.
And Odegaard.
That's
Odegaard.
solid. That's solid. That's very solid.
It's quite safe.
I think you can play
It's
8.
quite safe. Who you went
What's I
with?
saying?
Kim, who did you go with?
KDB.
Yeah, KDB.
That was the only difference.
So
bro.
why is that
Yeah,
not
we
safe?
just-
That's
we
even
just-
safe
That
far.
fat,
we
the CM.
Man, we just got crazy creativity. You got goals coming from everywhere. Man, my team would smoke you man's team.
I'm gonna say, what was your midfield?
Declan Rice. He can
Yeah.
do the
Rice,
thing.
KDB.
Odegaard and KDB.
It's decent. It is a decent one, but
Yeah.
but again, KDB hasn't played in games from this season.
Yeah, that's yeah. To
And then the front 3, Joey.
Salah, Haaland,
Actually, yeah, you named it. Let's do your 2 forward players first. 2 wide players.
2 wide players, Salah, and it was a tough one for the left. I didn't really have anyone, so
Yeah.
I ended up going with Nunez as well.
my guy.
So Miles, who did you go with?
Nunez on the left.
Yeah.
And Mo Salah on the right.
All right. Dre.
I just put Salah, Saka.
day.
Salah and Saka.
Yeah.
I was going to put Saka, but obviously Saka's not really played on the left. So
Yeah,
it had to be either Salah or Saka on the right.
Oh wait, what? Huh?
No, it had to be Salah or Saka on the right. It had to be one of them.
Yeah.
What we've done gone Salah.
Oh, yeah, I went Salah.
Who'd you go on the left?
No, we
And then he goes in, Knocky,
No.
Black Sonic.
No, I went with Martinelli.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Over Darwin.
Wait, how many games
Yeah.
am I in? You only played like 5 games this season, bro.
No, he's played quite a few.
Go through. Marcelinho's he's been good, man.
Can he be in
But, no, but,
top
okay, but
11
how many
this season?
games? How many games has
just- he's not-
Darwin
he's just not-
Núñez played on the left versus playing him central?
Doesn't matter. playing
No,
anywhere,
but it
bruv.
doesn't
As
matter
long as
though.
on the pitch,
Yeah,
bruv.
because remember we said if they played in that
Oh, yeah,
position
of course.
and
Yeah,
they've been
it's true.
good.
But I just thought someone that's playing there. Like,
Oh, that's fair.
so strives.
Has Foden played on the left this for
Yeah,
City?
he has.
Ooh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has.
Because mine was
Oh yeah.
Foden and Saka.
Yeah. Okay. So Foden, Saka, Salah.
I might change mine from
You're abandoning
no,
Darwin,
because Foden's been better than
Yeah.
Núñez, and if he has played on the left, I don't know if he has played
Has
on
he
the left though.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
if he has.
I don't believe he is.
He has. He
Yeah.
has. He's played left and right.
No, he said Darwin Núñez is. You said. What did you say?
No, I said
Foden.
Foden. If he's played on the left, then
He has. He
I
has.
have to put him
This
in.
season, he started off on the left
Okay.
sometimes as well.
But weren't Man City dead when he was playing on the left?
No, they've been decent. No, I think he started off on the right. Then Doku came, but I know he's definitely played on the left this season. I don't know how many games, but he's definitely played on the left.
I'm okay. I'm happy to put Foden in over Núñez.
Who's got better goal contribution?
I don't know for this.
Núñez has.
I believe it's not. It's
Yeah.
Núñez,
Sorry, I'm
isn't
going to stick with Núñez. I'm gonna stick with
No,
Núñez.
Foden's got 11 goals.
it? No. Well,
Núñez has got 10.
No, but I think he's got more assists
But
as
the
well.
thing is,
No,
goals
but,
and
no,
assists.
but Foden's got 7 and Núñez has got 7.
but Núñez has also played through the middle as well, so that impacts his numbers in terms of
That's what I'm saying.
Goals
bro.
and assists.
You options with my guy, bro.
Yeah, but so is Foden. Foden can play
Left and right.
alternate
He's
places
scoring
as well.
goals though, bro.
He's
Okay,
got more. He's got more than
so what we
Núñez.
getting? Okay, so we know Salah's definitely there. So
Yeah,
No,
Salah's
why can't it be Saka? Has
Oh,
he, has he
but
been
I'm
out?
stuck,
Salah-
man.
Saka hasn't
Stop.
played on the left.
I'm just trying to
Saka
keep
hasn't played on
up.
the
You just
left
keep
this
on fighting
season.
ghosts.
I'm just
bro.
trying to keep up with what's going on.
Salah's been voted on the right, bro.
Yeah,
Do you vote for Salah?
yeah.
After last after
come on,
season 1, both class pundits, he went for Salah.
Bro, you're being childish.
You know what you said? Season 1. What season are we on now?
We're in
Season
season 3.
Okay, cool.
Season
So gone.
Season 2, but no, this is season 2 podcast pundits.
Yeah, man, what you said.
Yeah. So who's on the left? Hang on. So there's two.
I've said Foden.
Right, let me
Foden.
see what everyone else. You're saying Foden.
Foden. I said Martinelli.
I said Saka and Salah, but obviously Saka's out of position.
Okay.
Kinda.
So you're saying Saka, but so it's
No, but you
Núñez
can't
then.
put Saka there if he hasn't played there
No,
this
but
season.
he's out void anyway because there's two Núñez.
but he's left footed.
No, but he hasn't played there
played
this
it this
season. Remember,
season.
that was the qualifier.
So it's Núñez.
No, these rules are pissing me off. I can't even lie,
I'm so
man.
happy with this.
Yeah, Núñez. I'll go with Núñez. I'll go with Núñez.
And up front, I'm assuming everyone's got Haaland.
Yeah, I got Haaland.
No, Jackie, yeah, Haaland.
Haaland, yeah. Cool. So our combined team is Alisson in goal, Ben White right back, VVD.
This team is dead, bruv.
You're not happy with this?
No,
No, I'm not happy,
What the hell?
Sorry.
Ben White right back, VVD and Gabriel centre back, Gomez left back, midfield of Rodri, Rice and Odegaard, front three of Salah, Haaland and Núñez. That's not bad.
Rice, Odegaard.
No, it's not bad.
You got four players in there?
No, it's not bad.
How many did Liverpool get?
I just
Liverpool
I just can't imagine a team without Saka in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I couldn't
5.
leave him out.
5. Yeah, you got 4. We got 5, bro. Like, but Salah is better than Saka though.
So in the Premier League,
Yeah, I think it comes
Yeah.
down to preference.
But you know what? When I was looking at the stats, I found a site called 1 versus 1,
Oh, okay.
and it basically puts Saka ahead of Salah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And it basically put Ben White above Kyle Walker,
Yeah.
Gabriel above Kanate. Then he put Saka above Salah. I don't know. This is
why
interesting.
did they do that though? Because Salah's
those-
that's actually
Was it one
they
of
better
stats
Saka's
versus
marginally.
stats?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I think
he-
he's playing more games though.
but it was
as well.
the metrics were a bit funny. So it said, but it went on. So goals 15-13 in Salah, but then it said things like Jules won.
Yeah.
And so Jules won, Saka's won 91, Salah's won 40, 42.
Okay.
Okay.
So then it's got ball regained. Saka's got 219, and Salah has 111.
Okay.
So based on that, I think that's
Yeah.
what they put.
Okay,
thingy.
so like the in-game mechanics and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder who's higher out of Núñez and Foden though.
I didn't
Núñez,
check them ones
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Didn't check
I'm
them.
looking now.
But
Oh,
this
you're
site,
on a 1v1 thing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. So basically, in the Premier League, Darwin has in 26 games, he's got 10 goals, 8 assists.
8? It's where it's 7.
7, I think.
It says 8 here.
Oh, wow.
Phil Foden has is that 28 games. He's got 11 goals and 7 assists. He's played 2,315 minutes, and Darwin Núñez has played 1,572.
Okay. How many appearances? For Nunes, sorry.
26 and Foden had 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hold tight, man. Like Darwin Nunez and the crew.
But overall, that wasn't.
No,
it wasn't too bad.
Darwin Nunes has done. He's done good. I said he would do better this season. Anyway, I'm not even a Darwin Nunes hater.
Yeah, but listeners, in case you ever want to go on that site 1v1, just be careful because I gave you the stats and everything was going well. It says Salah's Egyptian, Saka's Nigerian. Obviously, it should be English, but then it had their position, it had them both as right wing backs. So I moved over to fantasy, the Premiership site instead. Cool. That was good. That was intro into the fixtures. So let's start with the games coming up this weekend. So we have these are like the big six. You got Chelsea versus Burnley. This is what we'll do actually. I say Chelsea versus Burnley, then I'll say the games, you say the results, or who's going to win. Chelsea, Burnley.
Who's at home?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I'm going to say Chelsea 2-1.
No, I don't care for the scores.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Tottenham, Luton.
Who's at home?
Tottenham at home.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Cool. Brentford, United. We can spend some time on this one.
Who's at home?
Brentford, yeah.
Man United.
United.
Yeah, I think United.
Yeah, draw United.
But remember, Brentford have been in terrible form.
Yeah,
man.
True.
They're in bad
But
form.
Bueno's coming back now. He came out the previous week, but I think now he should be a bit more on it.
I think it will take a couple of games for him to get back up to speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Man United are finding a little bit of form now as well.
True. But so you're confident?
Yeah, I'm.
I think I'd back United. But if Brentford's at home, it could be a draw.
Yeah.
Double chance United, yeah.
They're like that. Thomas Frank, he doesn't respect us either. So yeah, it should be a good game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. Liverpool, Brighton. Liverpool at home.
Liverpool.
After international break as well.
Yeah, Liverpool should win that.
Draw.
I think it might be a draw, just because Brighton's got a good record against Liverpool.
Liverpool win that.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry, let me come back to you with that.
Yeah, Liverpool win that. The stakes too high to drop points there.
Yeah.
And Brighton haven't been great.
Yeah,
They haven't, but they've had a long break.
Yeah, they've had a long break.
And they've been playing in Europe as well, yeah.
Oh, so I think we're gonna get a good.
There's a weight
version of
off of their shoulders.
Yeah.
Liverpool at home though.
Yeah, they're not going to lose. I don't think Liverpool's going to lose another game this season.
And Darwin didn't go away, so.
And who else didn't go away?
Darwin double.
No, Salah didn't go away as well.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you guys should do it.
And obviously the big one, Man City, Arsenal. Before I come to Stripes, everyone else, what do you guys think?
Man City,
Arsenal. Man City at home.
That's going to be a tough game. I'm not going to disrespect Arsenal like I usually do, but I do think Man City will win that.
Yeah,
they've got a good record at home.
They have actually.
Yeah, double chance Man City, but I think Arsenal will play well, and I think it will end up in a draw.
Stripes.
I think it's going to be a draw as well. I think it's going to be a draw. I'm hoping we can win it, but I think at Etihad, man.
I think you can win it. I think Etihad is an opportunity. Like, obviously, they've been on a decent unbeaten run at home, but I think there's a great opportunity for them to concede that run. I don't think. Obviously, Man City are okay, but they're not the greatest at home. They don't play too convincingly against the rest of the top teams.
When you say that, they got a very good record at home.
No, they have. So that's what I'm saying. But in terms
of
the performances at home, like for example, when they played Liverpool, they
just get the job done.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I think Liverpool could have won that game at Etihad, and I think Arsenal might be able to do it this time around. But I can't see Arsenal losing that game if I'm going to be honest. For some reason,
what's Arsenal's approach to that game? They don't really change, do they?
They do. You know,
do they?
Yeah, because I'm thinking about when Arsenal played Liverpool at Emirates. They did little tweaks. Obviously, Endo wasn't in that game, so they were able to free up certain players. But like the way they took McAllister out of the game was very impressive.
He's definitely going to start with Rice and Jorginho, because that's what he does in the big games.
Yeah, and I still don't think he's confident in Partey's fitness as well.
No. I think Arsenal had a big game behind closed doors.
Yeah, game against QPR. We got smoked though.
Yeah, but it was the reserves teams or even under 21s.
Partey play.
Yeah, you got an hour.
Yeah, and Tommy Asu played as well.
Yeah,
that's not enough though, isn't it? Like against
not. Yeah,
you need a bit more than that.
He'll probably be on a bench.
Yeah, but Strauss, what do you think about the? So Declan Rice has been made captain for tomorrow's confirmed, so that means he's definitely playing.
I'm a bit annoyed about that because he played 90 minutes against Brazil, and I was just thinking, it was when he was taking that last corner of the game. I was thinking, why is this guy still on the pitch, man? And then they're making a massive fuss about him in the media now, and now Southgate's making him captain. Brilliant.
Yeah, because Harry Maguire's gone home.
Oh, has he?
Injured, I think.
Okay. No, I mean it's big for Rice. I mean it's an honor to play for your country, represent your nation. You know, well played. But just as an Arsenal fan, if I'm being selfish, it's just a little bit annoying, man. Like,
What's your fear? Injury or burnout?
Both.
Just needs a bit of a breather, doesn't he?
Both, man. And you're captain for your nation. You might just feel
extra hard.
Yeah, you might feel the desire, the need, the pressure, maybe to just, you know.
Yeah, I feel like it might be good for him though. I feel like captaining your nation and then going back to your club, like obviously he was on a high anyway, but I think he goes back to Arsenal and he's on the next thing.
Yeah, I mean Tuesday to Sunday, it's enough rest for a pro at that level. Yeah, but you just want to hope that, you know, he doesn't pick up any
knocks.
Any knocks, exactly.
I think he might. If Southgate is smart, and I imagine he speaks to the club managers, he wouldn't make him play 2 friendlies, and play 90 minutes.
He's done that to Bukayo Saka several times, bro. He doesn't care, bro.
So I'm not sticking around.
On a plus point, I guess England play the way they play, bruv. It's very slow, bruv, and
yeah.
It's not that high intensity, so it might be all right, bro.
Yeah, but to strive this point, like being the captain of your country, you made it feel like you just need to
do more.
Who knows?
Did West Ham win Europa Conference last season?
Yeah.
So burnout is a worry, bro, because he's played a lot of games.
Yeah, but he was off for a good period. No, he was off for a while. No, he actually had a tournament, then had a few games off, then came out for pre-season. So yeah, but who knows?
It'll be an interesting game, man.
Young boy, innit?
Yeah. Cool. So let's get to let's have a bit of fun, guys. The watch list. Who remembers that?
Remember the watch list?
Yeah. So listeners, the watch list, this is a segment where there's like players, managers or clubs that over the course of the season, we just want to put them under the lights. And it's been keeping a list of these mentioned people over the course of the time. So currently on the watch list, we have ETH nominated by Jules, Modric and Anthony nominated by Drayman, Poch by myself, Zinchenko by Jules, and Martinelli by Strives. So let's come to you first, Joey, because you got ETH and Zinchenko. Do you want any of them to come off the list?
No.
No?
Yeah, ETH, obviously he's recorded a couple wins, and I think there's a chance of him getting 4th place, but the reasons why I put him on wasn't for the results, it was for the nature of the performances in those games. I don't think that's changed much. Obviously the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, I saw, to be fair, I didn't really see much of a difference in that game. I just saw a bad Liverpool defence versus Man United team that wanted it, but in terms of how they were playing, I've not seen much difference. Zinchenko, I think his Porto performance sums it up. If there was any chance of him,
He didn't play, did he?
No,
He came on.
He had a 0% pass completion.
Yeah, man, he was so dead, bro.
But if there was any chance of him coming off, that Porto game just
cemented his place.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking to myself, man, like this guy gave me nothing, man. I can't even try and compare for you.
So you're keeping both of your players on?
Yeah. As everyone, are we gonna ask them?
No, it's only if you want them off that we go around the table. If you want them on, there's nothing.
Can't other people contest?
You lot should be able to petition.
No, because you put them on the list. So it's only, they only come off when you say, I want to come out. You petition for them to come off.
No, I think they like, because obviously these are my guys. So
yeah, but you put them on the list.
Yeah, but I could keep them on the list for being spiteful.
Yeah, no, it should be us that petition.
Yeah.
So let's go around the table. So ETH first and foremost.
I've got no argument for him to be taken off just yet.
So you want to keep him on?
If he's on, he's on.
Yeah. Zinchenko.
Zinny, I think he hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough.
I just needed to hear him say that.
He hasn't done it.
Drayman, so you got Modric and Anthony. Do you want any of them to come off?
No.
They both got to stay.
They both got to stay as well. just yeah.
Not even like Anthony scored the important goal for you, though.
Bruv, so did Modric, bruv.
Yeah, exactly.
The other day as well, bruv.
But their stats are still woeful, bro. If you look at
Did you see Modric play for Ukraine?
Run into the corner flag,
What the hell, man? He's dead, bro.
He's legit done, James, bro.
Nah, he's so dead, bro.
Yeah, he's not good.
Oh, man. There was a time, when Arsenal fans were trying to revive revive this
You lot
Mudryk.
dodged a bullet.
Nah, and people
Yeah,
are like,
you
yeah,
did,
under
you did.
Arteta, maybe he could cook this.
Nah,
Nah. Oh, I'm so beyond him.
Yeah, so that I just had to keep it quick because there's nothing that I've seen from either of them that basically tells me to take him off the list. Anthony obviously scored an all right goal for us in the FA Cup, but again, since he's been back after his court case, he's not been good, and Mudryk has just been very meaty to say the least.
I feel like Anthony's got a good chance of coming off though.
When?
I don't know when, but
He doesn't even play.
I think he'll get more minutes. Towards the end of the season.
Well, okay, we'll visit this No, let's say we're gonna do the watch this again. Maybe the penultimate game of the season. See who comes off. So I had Pot. Chelsea still had an inconsistent season. They've got to a final of the Carabao Cup in which they lost. They're now in the semi-finals. I think if he goes to the semi-finals and he wins, then he'll come off easily.
Yeah,
but for now,
semi-finals or the finals?
No, they're in the semi-finals now. But if he wins that and then gets to the finals and wins, let's say if he wins the FA Cup, then standard he has to come off.
What about if he has a good performance in the final, and you're playing Man City in the finals?
Yeah, performance-wise, I think if he does well performance-wise, then
he can't play Man City in the finals. It'd be Man United or Coventry.
Oh yeah, okay.
So they're playing City in.
They're playing City.
So if he beats Man City, then he has to win it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well,
for him to come off the list anyway.
Yeah. Finally, Strives, you got Martinelli.
Actually, I was going to say Joey Thingy though. What if ETH wins that FA Cup? Does he come off?
Yeah, for me,
Has to.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, got 2 trophies in 2 seasons. You'll still
fair.
stink, but
exactly.
it
Still,
would be a more bearable stink.
Three finals as well in 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's
What was the other final?
FA Cup.
Oh,
FA
yeah,
Cup.
yeah. Wow.
So maybe he might be a cup specialist.
Maybe you should manage Holland instead.
Strives, Martinelli.
Yeah, man. I think but since Martinelli's been on the watch list, I felt like he was deserved at the time. I know it wasn't a popular choice amongst the table, but his first game back, I think, was against Palace. I think I went to watch that game. Did I go with you, Della?
I think it was beat. I don't
No, I went with Max. I went with Makayo. Yeah. He came on, banged in 2 goals. Brilliant response. I remember over social media, I was getting abuse for putting him on the watch list. My group chats and stuff was getting abuse because of the way he responded. And then he did that brilliant performance against Liverpool where he smashed up VVD and Alisson. He created that gap between them, in my opinion.
Of course.
Yeah, he got that goal. Obviously, he scored recently against Sheffield United. He's had a couple assists. I feel like from how I was talking about him and needing to see more, he immediately responded with a good few goals, a few assists. He was quite pivotal in our attack, in our attacking play, in attacking phases. He's done enough for me to come off. I needed to see a little bit more. I was watching him vigilantly and I feel like, he's done enough to come off that list. Yeah.
So you want him off the list?
Yeah, I believe Martinelli has
Any
no business
objections,
being on
guys?
there.
Objection!
What? No, you're just doing this now to be a man. There's no way you got there's no way you got a case.
Objection!
This can't even make it to the court, man.
Wait. So you said you got the goal against Liverpool?
Yeah.
It was a bully boy tactics. Respect.
Yeah.
West Ham game in the 6-0.
Yeah.
Was he like the 6 goals up for grabs? Was he a part of that?
No, he didn't score, but
Any assists?
he got a 7.2 on all ratings. Whether
Any
it's
assists
Sophie's
or
score.
anything?
What? No, hold on, I can't. Let me check.
Okay, I'll tell you that. So the Burnley game 5-0.
For West Ham, he put up a brilliant performance, and then he gave way to Ethan Nwaneri. So I feel like that was brilliant service.
We moved on to the
Brilliant
Burnley game.
service.
So the Burnley game 5-0. Lot of goals up for grab. What was he saying there? Anything?
Hold on, there was a game. I can't remember which game it was where he got an assist, but he didn't get counted as his assist. I can't remember what.
Okay, so he didn't get an assist then.
No, I can't remember which one. No, but we can't just go on stats.
So
we can't just we can't just go on stats. innit?
No, but I'm just
saying
it because you want to get him on, and I need to present to everybody else like the opposing side, innit? So Burnley game, loads of goals for grabs. He's a winger. Played 90 minutes. Any contributions?
Burnley goal. No, I didn't get any
Okay.
consideration.
Wow.
Next game was FC Porto. what was his rating in FC Porto?
Because FC Porto, we lost that game still.
6.4.
Yeah, we lost that game as well.
And then Newcastle game.
Because it's important to note that we lost that game, so it wasn't him alone. Yeah.
Newcastle
It
game.
was his pass that led to the interception that they wanted to
and they
score.
scored. Damn. Newcastle game, 4 goals. There's a couple of goals up for grab in that game.
That pendulum is swinging, bro.
No, it's not really. But that was it's true. That is his only gaff, in my opinion. That was his only gaff, and really, it was his desire to want to attack. He wanted to win that game, but it was naivety. He comes with the youth in it. We've got a young team,
And obviously, you get punished for naivety.
Yeah.
Which he did.
He did, but we're still playing Bayern Munich soon. So
Next game is Arsenal 4-1. 4-1.
He got an assist there. He assisted.
It says
Kai Havertz.
7.6 as well, so it's a decent performance. Next goal, Sheffield, he scores a goal as well.
Yeah,
And Brentford injured.
then he's been
Porto game, suffering from post-traumatic.
No, he's
stress.
injured. He had a crazy cut.
PTSD is an injury as well. You know? Sancho.
Yeah, he could. Sancho is gonna find out now that he's did he progress? Did he? Paul Dortmund's still in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sancho's gonna find out. But Gabriel Martinelli, he's such a big player for the club that we're actually hoping and relying on him to come back, especially for that Bayern Munich game. Like, he's a big deal. And I don't know, I would have been saying that same thing back at the time when I put him on the watch list.
Okay, and obviously last season he scored 15 goals.
Mm-hmm.
This season he's on 6.
6, yeah.
6. He scored 6 in 29 the season before that. This season 6 in 25.
He's got 10 or so games to make up to get a few more. I have faith in him that he will do that.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to present the other side. I don't know if it's as clear cut as you make it be.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've got enough to.
Yeah, I can understand why you would do that. Obviously, because you support Liverpool. And
No.
What they did to you.
You put them on. Bro, I don't care about that, bro, man. Like,
You're the only one objecting.
No, but because I'm the only one who's looking into it.
Fair.
No, he's
Do you know what I mean?
and he's got 4 assists the whole season. Is that 4 assists?
Oh yeah, I think so.
4 assists the whole season for a winger. So
Oh, no,
How many that's he got?
No, but
but Anthony's on the list. though.
Yeah, but he's got 6 goals, 4 assists. That's 10 all season. It's not because we're judging it by Martinelli's standards of last season, but actually it's not been too bad when you've how many games we played?
It has been too bad. 'Cause he's not going to hit the last season heights, which means that he's regressing.
No. You got to remember we've got a bit of a different team because he's benefit.
Stop.
No. Remember, Shaka being on that side.
I know.
Come on, context.
Statistically, he's regressing, and we like to see progress at Podcast Pundits.
No, we do like to see progress. But Joe, you made a valid point.
Yeah.
When Stride put him on the watch list last time, when you said maybe this last season was the anomaly, and this is just Stride was judging him too harshly.
Yes.
So the season before he got 6. Last season he got 15. This season he's currently on 6. So maybe last season was the anomaly. So therefore Strauss was basically judging him too hard by putting him on the watch list.
Yeah.
And since then, the numbers that haven't really changed much.
No, I don't think they have.
I disagree. The numbers have changed quite a bit actually.
No, I
Because
don't think
he's added at least 3 goals and he's added a couple assists.
What do you mean?
So that's 5 goal contributions
so
since I put him on the watch list.
What? No, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Exactly.
But in terms of what
you just took him back onto the list.
No, in terms of what Del Estrada just said, his numbers has changed since he was on.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But the problem, that isn't the problem. The problem is that you judge him harshly, in my opinion, and now you're trying to go easier on him when technically he's not having as good as a season as the season before. That's what's a bit confusing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but I wasn't judging him harshly, in my opinion. He definitely needed to. We needed to see more. Like, for a player of his capability, I feel like it's rude from you guys to suggest that was his level. Like, I knew he could step it up, and he has.
But it kind of is his level.
No, because he stepped it up. He's not performing at the same level. Otherwise, I wouldn't be petitioning for him to come off the watch list.
No, I'm saying he's on track to do what he did the season before. Which
but he's already equaled this with that. If you're saying that you said 6, right? He got 6 before he got 15. He's already equaled that. So the likelihood is he's going to
assist as well, though.
Yeah,
the likelihood
is he's going to improve on that.
This is not my hill to die on.
Is he going to hit 15? Unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Let's make a decision.
He's got to come off, in my opinion.
Jerry, does anyone disagree?
I disagree. You
disagree with him coming off?
I disagree with him coming off.
Based on what? Based on what, though?
It doesn't matter.
No. He needs a concise argument.
No, it doesn't, because he's been outvoted, so he can move on.
No, what did Dre vote?
No, I was gonna say I'm not sure I can take him off.
Okay.
So you're not taking them off?
Bruv, we've already seen that Draymond's a fucking fraud. I'm going to fight him on this board.
I think you should stay based on your stupidity, bro. You shouldn't have been a list of the first.
That's not grounds.
Joey, I want to see what he does against Bayern.
That's not grounds.
Bayern.
Yeah, but you can see him without him being on the watch list.
Okay, cool.
No, because we can't put him back on the list if he fails.
It's 2 versus 2 right now. I've got the final vote. I'm taking him off.
Damn you!
No.
Hold on, what about
He said off.
Yeah, but hold on. You said on Draymond, yeah?
Yeah, I said keep him on.
Remember that. Keep that energy for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For life, bro.
So sticking on the watch list, is there anyone else that people want to put on the watch list?
I didn't even think of
You know what? I was only here to take Martinelli off.
You got
It's okay.
Got
It's
a lot of
okay.
people want to get there, but I probably have got people, but I just need a bit of time to think.
Okay, then have the so everyone have their
Doku.
people.
What Doku? No, I'm joking.
Everyone have Okay, so no one new for the watch list, and now
What about you? You ain't got no one on
I
the
would
watch
have
list.
said Casado.
Casado.
are you putting them on or you just saying it?
No, I would have put him. I would have presented that.
Guardiola might be one though.
Yeah.
That might be one.
No, he's
Yeah.
top 3 centre backs, man.
Not this is.
Oh man! Hey, if he goes on the watch list, does that mean Joey Nomadic has to go on the watch list as well? Can we put one of the podcast pundits on the?
Why would you put Guardiola?
Because that might be one of the howling.
He hasn't done anything this season, has he? He's been a bit meaty.
Yeah, but you don't have to do something to go on the watch. He hasn't been meaty. He's just not been great.
So he needs to be watched.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Based-
Yeah, that's
But then we could say the same about Casado. Then
Yeah,
he
100%.
hasn't been great.
You can't say no to Caicedo
Yeah,
and yes to
exactly.
Guardiola based on that.
It's up to you if you want to put these people on the watch list.
I don't think Casado has been necessarily bad this year.
Yeah, but I think with a price tag, bro, you can't.
Yeah.
I don't
That's not,
think
that's not his fault though.
I don't know. But I'm saying when you put everything into perspective,
So
like,
the only person that came off the watch list is Martinelli.
Yeah.
Everyone else remained.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
Sorry, just on what you said about it's not Caicedo's fault. It's his fault. He should come out and say, guys, I can't go through this transfer, bro. I'm not worth it. That's what an honourable person would do, bro.
Cool. So let's finish off there. So we're going to do our back pages as usual, and contrast what we've just done there. This is where we shine light on players, managers, clubs, and obviously this week internationals who have done well this season. No, this week. It seems like no one's probably going on in the back pages. So Stride, let me start with you first.
I'm going to give it to that Wirtz guy that played for Germany. His contribution in that game against France. Brilliant goal in like 10 seconds or something like that.
What's the final score in that game?
It was
2-0.
2-0. Killer Kai Havertz got on the score sheet again. He was he was a close contender for getting the back pages, but Wirtz was brilliant. Musiala got a brilliant assist, but if you see the pass that Wirtz played into him, bruv, yeah, I think that's back pages material.
Nasty stuff.
Cool.
Really nasty stuff.
Joey?
I'm going to give mine to Munoz from Crystal Palace, Colombian right back.
Scored that goal.
Yeah, as a clean cross from Luis Diaz and like Strives, he probably could have got on the back pages for that dribbling and assist, but the finish was clean, man. So I'll give it to Munoz.
Miles?
I will go with. I'm gonna go with Endrick. Yeah, it's a hard week, isn't it? It's a hard week. It's a hard week, but yeah, man, he's obviously there's a lot of hype on him. Got a goal at Wembley. I think he's the youngest player to score at Wembley ever or something like that. So yeah, I'll take him.
And he dedicated a goal to Bobby Charlton, you know.
Yeah, Bobby
Did he?
Charlton, yeah. And he actually dropped a nice little post in it toward. I think he a letter to his 4-year-old brother or something like that. Yeah, read it on Instagram.
His PR is top notch.
He's on job, man. He's on job.
I knew it from the perm hair, bro, man. 100%.
Facts.
Side part.
Trey?
I'll give it to Paqueta. Just for running things.
For not getting sent off.
But nah, he just I don't know whether he was enjoying himself in that game from what I saw.
Gallagher, that's why.
Yeah, but still though, he was he was doing nice. So I enjoyed watching him.
Cool. The people I wanted to give it to have been mentioned already. So I'll probably just give it to Havertz for his consistent run of goal scoring for the German squad. So yeah.
Big up Killer Kai, man.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We'll be back again next week. Over and out.